Hey, you know, you can catch the Steve Wilkos Show weekdays at 2 here on Channel 7. And I caught up with Steve to talk about the new 17th season of his show. Good morning, Steve. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
So I know you're great. Look at that big smile. You know, it's so funny that we talked recently when you were out here and you're like, I don't know what's going to go on. I know I'm excited. It's going to happen. Season 17. And listen, you were excited just to get through season 2. Now you're at 17. This is so amazing. And again, you're back at it. You're helping people. You're taking care of problems. And also you're giving your wisdom to these people to move forward. So let's talk about what we're going to get out of this year again.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you know, we stayed on the air for 17 seasons because I think people could tune in and they expect a certain type of show, and we deliver it to them. People come on our show seeking the truth. They're looking for, you know, justice. And I think we delivered that with the lie detector test, finding out the truth, exposing people. So you're not going to change too much. Listen, we're always looking for a new story, or, you know, a couple of years ago we did a Hero of the Month, and we started getting more into true crime stories, even things like, hey man, I think you stole my rent money, and, you know, had a couple family members and, you know, doing lie detector tests like that. So we're always looking to tweak the show, but, you know, we're not going to change too much because, you know, the reason why we stayed on for 17 years because we do a type of show that nobody else does, and people tune in, they want to see that show.
Yeah, and I love that you have still this amazing staff with you, especially your wife, who's the EP, but I love that you have this, again, staff that makes sure these stories are being told, make sure they're happening. And that's one thing about season 17 that's so amazing, is that it's going to continue on, like you said. And again, that's because of the great leadership you have, your wife have, and again, the show has. So let's talk about what we're going to be seeing on some of the episodes.
Well, I got to tell you, you know, when you asked me a specific story of what we taped, I can't remember what I ate for lunch yesterday. So, you know, you know, we've only taped 3 weeks. The first week we taped, I was so sick. I don't know what I had, but I had a stomach flu or something. And I literally don't even have any memories of that first week of taping. And my wife said, oh, you were great. Like, I'm like, great, I was dying. Like, I mean, I said you have a bucket backstage ready for me to use in case I get sick. So it's really hard for me to remember specific. I do know, you know, when we have all summer off, so when you come off such a large break, sometimes everybody's a little rusty, even myself, the producers, but we really hit the ground running really strong. We got some great stories. I know we taped some really powerful things. One, I maybe showed a clip with the mother who kind of really abandoned her daughter, wasn't there for her. So we really have some powerful stories right out of the gate, which is really nice because, like I said, sometimes when you have that big break, you come back and you're a little out of sync, but we've really started strong this year.
Steve, let me ask you, why do you do it? I think that's a big question, you know? I mean, some people, you know, do it for the fame and everything like that, but I see you do it for a little different reason. Why is that?
The same reason I was a policeman. I enjoyed helping people. I mean, it sounds corny, but it's true. When you help somebody and you can have a little impact on your life, there's no better feeling to me. It really isn't. I love doing my show. You know, like, I'm great friends with Jerry. Jerry loved being a star, loved being, you know, being out in the public, and I don't care about that. You know, I could sit at my lake house, smoke a cigar on my pier, and never go anywhere. I don't care about all the trappings of it, but I do enjoy doing my show. It's, you know, listen, when I was on the Springer Show, it was like being in high school, fooling around, pulling each other's pants down, having a great time. But I do take satisfaction that, you know, people email me. They haven't even been on the show, and they're like, listen, I watch your show. You're a father figure to me, which kind of makes me sad because I'm getting old. But they also say, hey, man, you made an impact on my life. You got me out of a domestic violence situation, or you got me off drugs. So when you read emails like that and you're reaching across through that screen and impacting somebody's life, it makes you really feel good.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we love the show here at AZTV, which is awesome. Before I let you go, I got 2 questions for you. One, Are we going to see more of course, Steve Eats on your social media? I haven't seen you eating lately. What's going on?
Yeah, well, like us again, we've been off all summer, so I'm sure now that we're back in studio and we got our digital team, well, I'll definitely say we have to step up to Steve Eats. We got to get that going again. And I love doing Steve Eats. When I was out in Arizona, you took me to that great restaurant and got to try all kind of different things. That was a lot of fun. I love doing that.
I love it. And the second one, very quickly, did you break 68 yet on the golf game?
No, my lowest score ever is 81, and I did that about a month ago. I've done that twice. I shot 79 once in Illinois, but 60s are never going to happen.
Steve, I love always talking to you. Congratulations on season 17 starting up. And again, we're looking forward to talking to you more. And again, come on back. Come on out. We'll golf some more. We'll have some eats. So there you go.
Can't wait.
Thank you,
I had
Steve.
a great time out there. Thank you.